Welcome to our Thursday workout. Today we're going to be focusing on abs and legs through eccentrics. As I'm an apprentice for eccentrics, that means I am slowly getting the levels down so that I can become certified. So we're going to go and start with our warm-up. So usually you want to do it barefooted just because you want to be able to work your feet through the floor, but if you wear shoes, it's perfectly fine as well. You don't need a lot of space, you just kind of need a mat area, and that's fine. Can we get started? There's the music ready. All right, so we're just gonna keep it simple, feet apart. We're just gonna just bend, and we're gonna swing our arms up. Just loosen up our body. We want to get all 200 plus muscles warmed up, right? So you don't pull any muscles. I'm gonna go a little higher. So you want to relax the shoulders, but make sure you go all the way through the fingers. I know it's like walking and chewing gum, but we both go at the same time. Sorry. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just point your toes. Point, so bend and point into the floor. 5, 6, 7. Now we're gonna add the arms. So again, just keep them at shoulder level, shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms a little higher. I know it seems really easy, like this isn't really doing anything. Trust me, it's moving all those muscles that you need. Now do one arm. Just do one arm. Doesn't matter which arm. Pick an arm. 5, 6, 7. Now switch. Different arm. We're also putting some pressure on our bones, which is great for our muscles as well. Switch arms. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend your knees and point. 7. And switch arms. 1, 2, 3. Try to get all the way through the fingers. There we go. Now we're just going to go ahead and kick. So kick to the front. Kick to the front. 1, 2, 3. It's not about height. It's really just about warming up the body. 7, 8. Now we're going to go diagonal. Kind of touch the opposite hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So getting the hips and the glutes all warmed up. Now we're going to put our hands and try to lift your knee up to your hand. Keep your chest lifted. Don't go down to your knee. Okay, so even if it's this baby little lift, that's okay. Baby lifts are good. Now we're going to do corner to corner. So diagonal. Get those joints warmed up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go back to just pumping your feet. Or bending your knees or doing little plies, whatever works for you. Good. Now we're going to add an arm, reaching up. 2. So you want to stretch into the ribs. So not really lean over per se, or lean up and over. Try and touch the ceiling. 7, 8. Now diagonal. 1, 2. So you're opening the chest, opening the back. Don't push it. You're just warming up. 6, 7, 8. Now reach up. We're going to keep that higher. We're almost done with the warm up. By now, you should definitely start to feel warm all over. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now twist, but keep it gentle. Bend and point. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. You should feel warm and loose, which is the whole point. Okay, so now we're going to move on to what we call windmills and eccentrics. These are great for increasing flexibility, but working your abs and your posture, which is so important for making sure you develop our muscles properly. So they're a love-hate relationship with me because they really feel good afterwards, but during the process, I'm like, man, it's a workout because you can be slow and controlled. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stand, feet apart. We're going to pick an arm to lift up. We're going to go ahead and windmill it forward, so the other arm's going to come back. And the back arm, if you can, you want to flip it up, and then you stretch and open some more. And again, bring it up now. The back arm comes up to the ceiling, reach up and over. So always elongating. Back arm flips up if you can, and stretch open. Nice, slow and controlled. And flip the palm and open. One more forward. Lift it up, 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 and forward. Now we're going to reverse it. So we go under. Palm up and open. Now reverse it. And open. 2 more of these. And open. You can't tell yet, it's really awesome for our shoulders and our upper backs where we carry so much of our tension as women. And open. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and take that top arm. We're going to open up nice and wide. We're basically going to be lunging to the side. As we lunge, just make sure your knee goes over your toe. Okay? So don't let your knee come in. And take that back arm up. And now you're going to reach it. If you have to adjust your feet, go ahead. Reach it to the corner. So you're reaching out. So don't collapse and don't arch. So you're reaching like you're making an arrow, top diagonal. Top arm comes up. Reach up to the ceiling. And now if you have to adjust your feet, go ahead. Push into the floor and reach the corner. So front, point your arm by your ear. Back arm comes up. And again, rotate and up. So arm stays by your ear. Keep your abs lifted if you're zipping up your pants. Back arm comes up. And reach forward. Keep your chest lifted. Back arm comes up. You guys are doing great. And reach, reach, reach. And up. And again. Now we're going to stay here. Bring the arm up, the back arm up. We're going to do 4 in this direction. So go reach forward. So again, keep your arm by your ear. You keep pulling up in the abs all the way up. Back arm comes up. And reach forward. And back arm comes up. Flip the palm up if you can in the back arm. Then reach. We're going to do 1 more. And up. And reach forward. Good. Back arm up. We're going to flip to the other side. Again, make sure the knee goes over the toe and that your back heel stays on the floor. Back arm up. I don't know if you can feel it yet, but that slow, controlled motion is what starts to kind of tire your shoulders, your back out. Back arm up. Reaching forward. 1 more time. And reach forward. Good. Now bring both arms to the side. You're going to do what they call window washes. So you're going to bend your knees and tuck your bum a little bit. And keep the elbow lifted up here. And you're going to like a streaking across the window with your hands. Keep your bum tucked. Switch. Really important that this elbow stays up to get into your rib cage, into your abs. Flip. Keep the bum tucked. I like this stretch because it feels so good on the ribs for me, personally. I don't know about you. Now we're going to my next one that I love, called the lullabies. So make sure again your bum is tucked. So your bum is tucked, right? Your hands are here, and you're just going to go ahead and curve your spine and go to the side. So it should feel really good stretch on your back here. This is number 2. Your bum stays tucked the whole time. 3. And 4. All right, our last section. For this section, we're going to do some pulling knees. So you're going to bend. Again, make sure the knee over the toes, not forward. You're going to pretend like you're grabbing a weed. So you contract your muscles if you're pulling a weed. Elbow comes up. Very important that elbow comes up. Straighten your legs, and then drop the weed behind you. Look at your arm. Very good. Again, you're going to reach. You're going to pull. You contract. So we do is we contract the muscles to make them work, and then when we let them go, it releases a lot of tension. Whew, and let it go. Again, 2 more beats. Got to pull here. 1, lift the elbow, and then let it go. And then 1 more time. Open those knees. Elbow up. Pull up that weed, and then relax and let it go. Good job. All right, the next section we're going to do is moving into stretching. A lot of people don't realize how important our feet are for our overall health. If you have problems with your feet, it causes a chain reaction from your calf to your knee to your hip all the way up to your spine. People don't realize that sometimes when you fix your feet, all the problems can go away. Not all the time, but a lot of times. So we're going to start with our feet. You want your feet kind of close together. So we're going to be working with our feet really close together. We're going to start in just the Achilles area. All right, so we're going to bend both knees. Make sure you're pushing your weight down to the floor. Now you're going to straighten. You're going to squeeze everything together. Squeeze everything together. Squeeze. You're going to lift straight legs. Then bring it down. Squeeze as you come down. And then let it go. Bend the knees. Again, straighten. Maybe contract. And then we're going to lift. Keep contracting. You don't have to do the hands. I'm just doing it for visual. Come down slow. And then let it go. Relax into those heels. One more time. Straighten the knees. Contract everything in. Lift. Squeeze, come down, and then let it go. Very good. Now we're going to go into a larger lunge now. So this time you can go into a more comfortable lunge. So we're going to start working our way up the calf muscle. So you're going to actually let your bum stick out. So instead of having it tucked, you're going to let your bum stick out. You're just going to bend that back knee. Bend it slow, and then straighten. So you're still, this leg is still bent. Bend the back knee, and straighten. Bend the back knee, and straighten. All right, arms come up. Bring your arms to your chest. You're going to pull forward. Reach. Keep your abs. Keep your abs up and engaged. Good. And you're going to bring your arms up and open. Good. One more time. Reach forward. Okay. We're going to take the same arm as the back leg. So that'll be this arm. Reach up. We're going to do a windmill. Your favorite. I can already tell. And you're going to try to reach further out. But you just can't get enough of it. And then you're going to bring your arm up, stay forward, and lean over to the side. Okay, other side. Okay, so back to the beginning, where we keep our feet really close. So other foot. All right, bend the knees, straighten. Now squeeze everything and lift. Then come down, let it go. I know for some reason, just doing the visualization with my hands really helps me. Squeeze, pull it up, so you're kind of pulling up through here. And then come down, squeeze as you come down, and then let it go. One more time. Straighten the legs, squeeze, lift, squeeze and control your down, and then let it go. All right, there your lunge back. Time to move into our calf muscle. All right, so let your bum stick out, slowly loud. So you're going to bend the back knee, and then you're going to straighten it. And bend the back knee. If you're not feeling anything, make sure your front leg here is bent and that stays bent when you go down, so that you're not pulling back. Good. Arms up. Reach forward. Bring your arms up. And pulse an open swan. In a sense, fancy. All right, bring your arms in. Reach forward. Okay, take this arm. You're going to bring it back. And we're going to windmill. Up and over. And reach further. You can. Reach for me. Then bring your arms up. And then we're going to switch to the side. Good. Switch legs. Back into a lunge. These are my favorite for the hip area. So we have two hip areas that people stretch a lot, but they forget about the second one. So we're going to get that second one for you. All right, so in our lunge, go ahead and lift the back heel. Lift it. Bend the back knee. Now tuck your bum. This is where you get that second stretch in here. It's called the iliopsoas. Now keep the bum tucked and put that heel down. Okay, straighten the leg. Lift the heel. Bend the knee. Tuck the bum. And keep the bum tucked as you put the heel down. I don't know about you, that feels so good for me. I don't know why. Here you go. Heel. Lift it up. Bend the knee. Tuck the bum. And put it down. All right, now we're going to take this leg and pick it up. And we're going to flex forward, put it down the floor. So you're going to bend forward, slow. Keep your back and chest lifted, but stick your bum out. You're going to rotate in the hip socket now. We're going to go in and out. So now we're getting the gunk out of our hip joint. Now let me stretch that out. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing to the side. So open your feet nice and wide. Same leg. We're going to work that same leg. So you're going to move it in. Stick your bum out, turn it out, get a little bit deeper in that stretch there. All right, good. Other side. So nice big lunge. Here we go. So you're gonna go ahead and keep this front leg bent. Lift the heel and the back leg. Bend the knee. Tuck the bum. Keep the bum tucked. Put the heel down. So again, if you're like, I don't really feel anything, get lower into that front leg. Heel. Bend the knee. Tuck the bum. Keep the bum tucked as you straighten the leg. You get into that deeper quad stretch, which people neglect. All right, lift the heel one more time. Bend the knee. Tuck the bum. Put the heel down. Good job. All right, bring it up. And forward, we call this the musketeer bow. So the foot is flexed. Just have to rotate within the hip socket right here. Just clean out the hips here. Get that flexibility in there. Very good. Now we're going to open to the side. Nice and wide. Same leg. Work to the same leg. You can flex or put the foot on the floor. But go ahead and rotate around. So your bum is sticking out. Good. All right. We're going to go to the floor next. So we go to the floor. All you need is a mat. But if you have really tight hamstrings, you have the option of sitting on a block to lift you up higher if you want. And if you have trouble grabbing your leg, you can always grab a TheraBand. So it's totally up to you. Or if you want a quick sip of water, we're going to go to the floor and start working our abs and our thighs. Start flattening and strengthening those up like we want as ladies. So go ahead, get comfortable on the floor. Just get this on ready. We're going to start with our thighs and our obliques. Pick a side, any side, doesn't matter. Sure, sun's not in my eye. We're going to get comfortable, practice our beach poses here. Now for this first one, you're actually going to lay on your arm. If you have any hip problems, like it's really hard hurting you, you can always double up your mat or put a towel there as well. So let's just make sure you don't want to be rolling on your back. You want to make sure the hips are stepped. Okay? If you have trouble lifting your legs, bring them more to the front, and that will help you grab your oblique muscles here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do 8 of these. Here we go. You're going to lift both legs. 6, 7, 8. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to add a little crunch as well. We're going to lift up if you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Take this top leg, relax it on the floor. We're going to look on the inner thigh on the other leg. Flex your foot. We're going to do 16 of these. 5, 6, 7, pump it. 1. Do the slow pumps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you want to come up on your elbows? You can now. Let's work on the outer thigh. We would want to slim our outer thigh. So you can bend your bottom leg, top leg is straight. We're going to pull out of the hip socket. This is going to help slenderize, but also help get any tension out of our hips. So you'll pull out and then let it come back in. Again, 2, 3, 1 more, 4, hold it here. Now we're going to lift 8 times. 6, 7, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing how many times I do this. It's so uncomfortable. And pull it in. We're going to do it again. Pull it out. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. 2 more steps. Pull it out. So this tells me that's working every single time I do these. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. As you get tired, again, make sure you go forward. 1. Don't let yourself roll. If you do that, you'll start working a different muscle group and it won't work at all. Is that 8? All right. I know, right? Pull it in, pull it back out. Now flex your foot. You're just going to rotate down and up. Make sure you're working from here. I mean, you don't want to be working from your whole hip socket. 5, 6, 7, and just twist. 2, 3. I know some of you guys are thinking, when is this going to get hard? And now you're like, oh, it's getting hard now. It's not really hard, just 8. Challenging. All right, now we're going to work on a little bit on our glutes. We're going to make a square. If you can't make a square, just think of it as a really big circle. So here we go. We're going to go back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward, down. A little faster. Back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward. 2 more sets. Back, up, forward, down. Last one on this side. I don't get you too excited. All right, bend your knee. All right, deeper into our glutes. We're going to take the leg, the top leg, and kick it forward. Ready? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now you're also allowed to lay on your arm at this point if you want to, or stay up on your elbow. I'll just stay up on my elbow. I don't know, is this 7? 8. Now keep it there. Our last one. 8 lifts and we're done on this side. Here we go. 1, 2. Let it burn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo!
Taylor.
I know. You guys are like, this is not hard. And then we get to this part and you're like, oh my gosh.
Ooh,
I know, right?
yeah.
It's okay. Remember, it's all-inclusive package. All right. You don't have to always be in pain every time. But this part, you are going to feel a little bit of uncomfortability. All right. So, lay your arm. Okay. So, again, your feet are together. We're going to do some lifts. We're working this area here, this connection. Lift both legs. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2. Make sure your hips are stacked. 3. Meaning you're not on your butt. You shouldn't be on your butt. You should be on your hip. 5, 7. Just kidding. And 8. Now add a crunch with your upper body. 1, if you're able to. 2, 3, 4. Now remember, you can bring this forward a little bit more if you need to. If you're in cold, grab the muscle. 6, 7,
and 8.
Aren't you glad I'm not counting? All right. Go ahead and put this in front. We're going to work on the inner thigh here. 2 sets of 8. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not as fast as we would like to go, I know. 8. One more set. 1, 2, 3. At least everything in one round. Without doing it in multiple rounds. Right? That's a positive.
7.
And 8. All right. Up on our elbows. Remember, when you are up on your elbow, the biggest thing is not to collapse. Right? Always keep your chest lifted. You kind of want to keep your shoulders square as well as your hip joints. All right. So the bottom leg is bent. Top leg is straight. We're going to go out and in. Here we go. So go out and in. Pull it out of the hip socket. People have a lot of compression in their hip sockets from all the years of working. Keep it there. 8 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in and pull it back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in, pull it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go one more set. It's almost over. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in. I know, right? Flex. All right, we're going to rotate the hip. Make sure you're getting your stack. You're not onto your butt. Here we go. Rotate in and up. Down and up. 3. At least you got a breeze finally coming through. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, here we go. Looking square. Back, up, forward, down. One more slow. Back, up, forward, slow. Now a little faster. Back, up, forward, down. Back, up. 2 more of these. Back, up, and back, up. Good. Now bend the knee. We're going to take it forward. Here we go. 1. So keep the knee there. Meaning don't let the knee go down. Keep the knee there. 3, 4. That's where we're going to get nicely into that glute connection. 6. Right? All right, 7. Keep it there. Last 8, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Burn, let that burn, maybe burn. All right, moving on to our abs because we always want to flatten our abs and work our abs. So that's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna angle myself just a little bit more for the camera. Okay, so we're gonna do some sit-ups. See how excited she is? All right, we're gonna do regular sit-ups. Now remember, when you come up, usually you're contracting. What you want to do is hold that contraction as you come down. Don't let it just go, because that can just lead to more discomfort in your lower back. So here we go. We're gonna do 16 or 2 sets of 8. 5, 6, 7, and up and down, nice and slow. 2, 3, contract. Hold the contraction as best you can. You're trying to get your lower back and to stay on the floor. This is 8. All right, cool. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your chin off your chest. And 8. Now, pick an arm. Doesn't matter which arm. I'm going to start this arm first so you can see my arm. So we're going to do reaching for opposite knee 4 times. Reaching up 4 times. So start up, knee, and there you go to your ankle. So just follow along. 6, 7, and reach up 1. Again, don't tuck your chin in. That can lead to injury. All right, come on, goodbye. 4. Now to your knee. 1, 2. Chin is up. 3, 4. Now to your ankle. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Same arm. Reach up. 2. Hold the contraction as you come down. 3, 4. To your opposite knee. 1, 2. Chin is up. 3, 4. To the ankle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Relax. I know, right? So we're getting all these different connections. By having your arm up like that, it works the abs in different ways to get that nice flat look we want. All right, here you go. Next arm up. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Opposite knee. 1, 2, 3. To your ankle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reach it up. 1, 2. I'm feeling the love right now. 3, and you guys are like all happy now, aren't you? 1. Like, no, I want to go back to the easy stuff. Let's go back to the heels. 3, and 4. And it's the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to work on our lower abs. So you're going to bend your knees. These are like reverse crunches, but again, we're doing them nice and slow because the whole point is you're trying to lift your bum off the floor without using momentum. So you can put your hands by your side, just pull the knees up a little bit. 1, 2, we're only doing 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to add a crunch. Here we go. We're only doing 8 of these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, our last set, go ahead and relax your hands by your side, legs up as best you can. My legs are all shaky now. We're going to basically open them comfortably, don't push it, and then close them. 1, 2, try to keep your abs engaged if you can, but that means it's trying to contract them if you're going to sit up. And 4. Now we're going to add the under arms. So you're go ahead and lift 1. So I said crunch. 2. Only doing 4. So 2 more. 3 and 4. There you go. Bend your knees. Now we get to the fun section. Now we get to stretch all this area out and do some different stretches that you may or may not have ever done before. So go ahead and pick a leg to start with and cross it over. Reach through the hole and pull through. Now you might have done this before, but maybe you didn't work it this way. You're going to take your hips. You're going to swivel your hips side to side. So I'm not rocking like this. Only my hips are moving. I'm going to play a rudder on the boat. So move the hips. So again, we're just trying to loosen everything up, but also get the gunk out of our joints. Okay? Very good. Breathe in and pull it a little bit closer if you can. Let's do it one more time. Swivel 1, 2, and 3. Good. Now, take the legs and cross them all the way over as much as you can. So all the way crossed. This one's my favorite. This gets deeper into the glutes. Pull your legs up, and you're trying to grab your shins or your ankles. And you're just going to let your hips swivel side to side to get nice deep into your glutes. You can pull your knees deeper to your chest if you can. And let your hips swivel. Does that feel good or is it just me? Just me. Okay. All right, switch legs. All right, leg up and over. Go over the hole and pull. Do the bottom leg and swivel. 1, 2, and 3. Deep breath in. Let it out. When you do pull, when you breathe out, your body relaxes. That's the best time to pull. All right, swivel again. So kind of swivel. Think about swiveling the bottom leg. And 4. Good. I'm going to take your leg and cross it all the way over. Pull your legs to you and grab those ankles or shins. Now you're going to swivel side to side. 1, 2, 3. All right. Put them down. Pick a leg to grab. You're just going to flex. The flexion helps the calf stretch. Point. Now we're stretching the front of our shin. So flex and point. Now we're going to flex and swivel in the hip socket. Building up that control, those little muscle group connections in our hips and our spine connection. Good. Now we're going to make a big circle. So take the leg, open to the side, bring it in front, and then lift it up. Again, 3 circles. Open, forward, and up. Open, forward, and up. Now go the other way. Down, open, and up. Down. Only go as much as you can control. You don't want to be moving your hips or spine off the floor as you do this. Very good. Now you're going to keep your foot flexed. Now you're going to rotate it towards the opposite shoulder. So rotate the foot in. And you're going to pull. Don't pull behind your knee. Don't make your knee bend. Pull up here, or if you don't have flexibility, you can pull here or use a TheraBand around your foot. You're going to pull it to your chest. You should feel a nice stretch, or maybe not so nice stretch on the side. This is the IT band. This leads also to a lot of injuries as we get older because it gets super tight on us from all the sitting we do. And then it leads to hip and knee injuries as we get older. So now you're going to rotate the hip and open. All right, relax it, other leg. You guys are doing great. Other leg. Okay, so you can hold it if you want, or just keep it up. You're going to flex. And point. And flex. Point. Do it one more time because it feels good to me. Flex. And point. All right, flex your foot. Now we're going to rotate the hip socket. So again, we're working those connections, those minor connections from our hip to our spine that we don't always realize that are there. Good. Now we're going to make circles. So open. Again, only open your legs as much as you can control it without falling to the side. 2. Again, open, forward, and up. Now we're going to reverse this. Down, open, and up. Down, open. One more set. Down, open, and up. All right, make sure your foot's still flexed. Now you're going to turn your foot towards your chest. You're going to rotate internally. Now you want to pull it to your chest. Again, you should feel on the outside of your leg. You might feel it more into your glutes as well, depending on how tight you are. This is a huge, important stretch. Like my dancers hate this stretch. They love it because it's so good for them, but they hate it because it's so uncomfortable. Now go ahead and rotate in the hip in this position. So just rotating, open and close. All right, good job. We have one more stretch section and we're done. So roll to the side. Our last position, we're going to be sitting. So again, if you have tight hamstrings and you want to sit on the block, you can. I can't see, you guys can't see me as well on the camera. Okay. So now we're going to work on, again, just sitting the joints. By tricking our brain, we're going to trick our brain. So we're going to do butterflies. So you're going to put your elbows on your knees. Lean forward, but don't collapse in the chest, right? You want to keep your chest lifted. Use your elbows and push down. And you're going to try to lift your knees up as you do this. So we're going to cause a contraction to happen. So you're going to contract. Ready? Pull your knees up. Push against your elbows. Now let it go. Relax it. Just let it go. Do that again. Pull up, 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 up. And let it go. So we're just tricking our brain into get a deeper stretch. Otherwise, it doesn't work so well. So this is called a PNF sequence. It stands for fancy words I won't go into. And let it go. We're going to do it one more time. So again, so you're going to stretch it. Pull, pull, pull. Push, push, push. And let it go. Okay, now we're going to do it the same thing, but now we're going to be here. It's called a hip blast. So you're going to push, and you're going to try to open your knees. So push against your hands, and then you're going to let it fall. Just let it fall naturally. Don't try to do anything to it. And push, here we go. Push, 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 and let it go. Again, push, breathe, number 3, and let it go. And one more time. And let it go. And you might find like, oh, I'm more flexible, or oh, my hips don't hurt as much. All right, pick a leg down straight. The other leg's gonna cross over it. Try to pull your knee to your chest as far as it'll go. If you're here, that's fine. I'm just more here. And you're gonna take your opposite arm and push the knee, and you're gonna take the back arm straight, and you're just gonna twist, hold up to the side here, and open that chest. Take a deep breath in. And do it one more time. Try to push that knee open more and work more to that. Good, now you're going to take this top leg and you're going to bring it down a little further down. Okay, I'm just looking where my nuts are. All right, from there, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to push, but now we're going to go a little deeper because the foot is lower, so you should be able to get a little bit deeper into the spine. And open up. Open that chest. Good. And switch legs. So bend the leg over. Pull as close as you can to your chest. Opposite arm. And try to push that elbow open. Breathe in. And breathe out. Push a little bit more. Good job. Now take this top leg and bring it down closer to your ankle. So you bring this top leg closer to your ankle. And again, you're going to reach and open the chest and stretch away. Push, push, push. All right. Moving into our hamstrings. So both legs should be straight in front of you. So if you have to sit on a block, because you find yourself like this, that means you should sit on a block or a phone book. If they still make phone books, I don't even know. You can sit on that. That will help you sit up taller. All right, reach your hands up. And we're going to do open swan. You're going to pull the elbows behind your rib cage and open. Only halfway. We're going to bring it, arms forward, and push forward. Like we're reaching for your toes, but notice I'm up in the air. I'm not actually on my toes. Now take one arm and reach forward as far as you can. 1, 2, 3. Don't make it jerky. Nice and slow. Now switch. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to switch. 1, 2, nice and slow, 3, and connected. You don't want to jerk these, that'll make your body tighten up. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have 2 more stretches left, you guys. Pick one foot to flex. You're going to flex one foot. We're going to do another IT span. So another iliotibia stretch here. So take the opposite arm, and you're going to reach forward. Try to get the back palm up in the back if you can. If you can't, that's okay. It just helps to with the muscle connections. Good. And switch. So point the other foot and flex the other foot. Opposite arm. And reach forward. And try to get your back palm facing up. Nice. There you go. And stretch. now we're going to say crisscross applesauce. If that's uncomfortable, you can always keep your legs out or do butterfly. We're going to try to do crisscross. All right, now let's finish up with our neck, right? The whole point of eccentrics is to work the whole body, so we got to finish up with our neck. So you go ahead and let the head fall down, and then let it go to the side. Now keep it on the side. I'm going to say chin up just a little bit. When you do that, it works a different neck muscle group. Now keep it to the side and go down slightly. That works another neck muscle group. It's crazy, isn't it? All those connections. All right, go down and other way. Stretch. Now look up slightly. Now look down slightly. And bring your head down. So you're going to continue to the other side. Stretch. Put your hands on the floor. They'll help stretch out a little bit deeper. Down. To the side. Down. And we're just going to come up. And there you go. There is a nice 30 to 40 minute eccentrics workout as an apprentice.